So I'm going to be explaining my entire relationship and how it almost caused fights, drama, like yeah. So I'm gonna be talking to my ex-boyfriend, and I'm not gonna say his name, and I'm not gonna say who the other person involved is. But I'm just gonna be 100 as fuck. I'm gonna look you guys dead in your face. I'm going to tell you what everything. Just lay it all out there because so many things get like, um, what's the word? General. So many things get generalized, and so many things get like mixed up. So I'm just gonna be 100, and I'm gonna tell you guys what exactly happened. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. The video. I feel so free. I have like all my tits out. Woo. Sorry. Okay. It's crazy because this is actually a shirt. I just like folded because I'm going out and like lazy. There's already a stain on it. It's my deodorant, but. Alright, and if you're wondering why my lids are like tinted greens, because I just got done doing my St. Patrick's Day thing and like it won't go out. But I'm gonna be talking now. I'm gonna start off and let's just keep it going. So around sophomore year, which was 2017? I don't know. Anyway, I don't care. So around sophomore year, I was dating this guy. And I'm gonna tell you how we met. I guess I'll just go through like how we met and then like what caused the breakup, and then we'll get to like the drama and shit. So I was dating this guy, and so I'm on Snapchat. Oh, I'm just gonna tell y'all what I remember because like it was so long ago I don't even remember. But alright, so I'm on Snapchat, right? And he asked me. So I didn't think of nothing because usually when people add me on Snapchat, I don't even care. I literally just like go. So I'm on Snapchat, right? And I'm sitting here, I'm doing my little sad thing, my little, you know how girls be like all in their feelings at night. So I was sad. So he swiped up my, I think I posted a photo of myself. I don't know. From what my friend told me, she posted me and he added me based off of that. But I don't know. I just got added, like it didn't even tell me how he knew me or whatever. So I didn't even know he knew what I looked like. So he messages me and he's asking what's wrong. So I'm explaining to him that I'm upset about this guy I really like, this, that, and the third. So at the time I really like this one guy, but that story I'm gonna wait till I graduate and like move, cause mm, anyway. So yeah, my like sophomore year was so cringy, like it wasn't even funny. So and he messages me, and we start talking. He's nice, but he's very like, be my girlfriend, be my girlfriend, be my girlfriend. And like, I don't have an issue with that. It's not a problem. But like, the thing is, you think that you would like take your time and get to know somebody. You don't just sit there and add somebody, then say be my girlfriend based off of a photograph you see of them. And also he didn't even go to our school. He didn't live in the town. Whatever. So, yeah, from what I remember, we started talking, this, that, and the third, and then, yeah, I think we talked for a course of 2 days, then he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I can specifically remember the date, because it was a few days, a couple weeks before Easter, or was Easter, I don't know, it was around, like, Easter, so, and you know what, like, I didn't really, like, I went on that date with this previous guy I told you guys about, when I told you guys the first time story, whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm in the market, I'm single, I'm living it up, I'm single as fuck, like, okay. So, yeah. So, it had just started to get warm, the weather was nice, it was this, that, and the other, and I was chilling, I was bumping, I was popping, okay, because when it gets warm out, a bitch likes to dress cute. I just dress like shit now, because it's winter. So, yeah, so then he had texted me and like, he asked me to be his girlfriend. I was like, bro, I literally met you 2 days ago. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it to the test. So I told him that if he was serious about this whole thing, to put a lock in his bio, just to see, like, if he was dead ass serious. Hey, yeah, look, he puts the lock in, we're still talking, we're still FaceTiming, calling each other, falling asleep on the phone together, so I'm like, okay. Alright, fine, sure, fuck it. What do I have to lose? You know, crazier things have happened, so, and I'll give it a chance person, like, I'm a very open person. So I was like, okay. So, we're dating, this, that, and the third. Then, I think I was texting my friend, but she wasn't in school at the time, because I don't know why, but I was texting one of my friends, and I was telling her about the guy I'm dating. So she's like, what's his name? So I say his name. I say his name is, let's call him Bob. So I text her, I say his name is Bob. I don't know, fucking Bobby Schmurd. I don't fucking know. So she's like, wait, Bob. I'm like, yeah, why? What's wrong? And then she's like, that's blank's boyfriend. And so it was this girl that I knew, and like we're still friends, like we're acquaintances, like we don't have any beef between each other, like we literally deaded the whole issue. We just don't really talk like that. But I'm gonna call her Tiffany. So my friend, we'll just call her Courtney. So my friend Courtney's like, that's Tiffany. I hope I can remember all this. That's Tiffany's ex-boyfriend. So I'm like, she's in my class. So I'm like, I don't know. So I think I text him and I'm like, hey, you used to date Tiffany? What's her name, Tiffany? I don't fucking know. I'm getting these names confused and whatever. Hey, you used to date Tiffany. And then he was like, yeah, I did. I just didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to ruin anything between us. So I'm like, okay. So I go up to Tiffany the next day and we're in class and I'm like, hey, so you used to date Bob? And she's like, yeah, I used to date Bob, but he's a weirdo. Like, he's crazy. Like, he cheated on me. He's an asshole. He's this. Basically going off on him. So I'm like, oh. So at this point, I'm starting to be like, somebody's telling me one thing. It just got dark out, and I don't have my ring light on because I can't plug it in. But whatever. So one person's telling me this, and then he's telling me that. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on, basically? So I'm upset about the whole situation. I turn my phone off. I don't talk to anybody. And then I just decided to say, fuck it. I keep dating him like an idiot. I should just listen to my friend. So I will say my friend was right in that situation. And I love him dearly now. So yeah. She was right in that situation. I will say that. So we start talking more and we're texting this, that, and the third. So then he's like, so then summertime rolls around, we're still not friends, still mad at her, and then a whole big thing happened, but that's a separate story. So then, it's summertime, no school, we're still dating, but we've only been talking online, because he lived in another city away from me, but he didn't live far. Like, far, just a little bit farther. So, I kept trying to go see him, and at first I got my mom to take me, because she was going to take us to the movies, but then I realized that it was too much traffic to get to him, because he lives in the city park. So, we didn't end up seeing each other then, and that's when he broke up with me. Like, he would break up with me and, like, get mad over the stupidest shit. Like, if I wore this, he would text me and be like, don't text me all day, and then block me. If I wore shorts, he'd be like, change. If I took a picture with a guy, like, literally, if you go to my Instagram, there's a picture of me and my friend Connor. That picture, like, caused so much freaking drama. Like, literally, I was like, he was like, don't post it, what the fuck, this, that, and the third, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna still do what I want, like, do what the fuck I want. Like, I can't stand when guys sit there and tell girls what the fuck to do. Oh, my God, it drives me insane. So I was like, okay, I'm still gonna do whatever I want. I'm still gonna dress this, that, and that. But I tried to keep it, like, modest. I'd be like, okay, I understand dating, girlfriend, protective, fine. My current boyfriend's like that. So I wouldn't do things, or either I would block him from seeing my story. So then it comes time for me to meet him, and this was actually the first time I took an Uber. So I'm hanging out with my friends, I got my hair all braided, my outfit all nice, getting ready to see him. He texts me, don't wear braids. I'm breaking up with you. I don't like girls that wear braids. Mind you, he only dated black girls. What black girl do you know that doesn't wear braids? Well, if you do know one, but like majority of black girls wear braids is my point I'm trying to make. Obviously have hair. Like, what the, like, to have hair, I just, like, wear braids just cause, like, it's summertime. Like, who doesn't want to wear braids in summertime? Like, what the fuck? So, he's like, I'm breaking up with you because you have braids in your hair. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but you only date black girls with... So I'm mad, I'm sitting here upset, pissed off, my friends are trying to console me, two of my friends are trying to console me, because at this point I walked out of my complex, and like, no, I walked out of my apartment, and I just like sat down, like the park, yeah, every like apartment complex has like a park thing, so they're trying to calm me down, and I'm sitting here crying my ass out, because this bitch is like, oh, we can't be together because you have braids in your hair, take them out, I don't like girls with braids. Nigga, you're gonna meet, you're good, if you date only black girls, you are going to date a black girl that's gonna put braids in her hair. Like, what the fuck? So, I was like, yeah. So basically, I was mad as shit. Like, I was pissed the fuck off. So then, After a while, he texts me. He's like, "I'm sorry. Can you come over?" And my dumb, stupid ass, and I'm pretty sure every female can relate. I was like, you know what? Let me try again. So I called myself an Uber. And mind you, I'm thinking Uber's gonna kill me because at this point I've only read bad stories about Uber. So I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Oh my god, he's gonna fucking kill me. Like, what the fuck? Because at this point he was going off course. He's going off course. Like, you know how the little app will, like, it'll tell you where they're going. This dude's going, and you're supposed to be going, why are you going, like, what the fuck are you doing? So basically he does that. So then after that, I go to his house. I meet his mom. He told his mom I was gay. He was like, by the way, if my mom asks, you're gay. What? So you couldn't even tell, but what? Oh my god, my forehead's so dirty from that challenge. Ew. But anyway, so I was like, okay, my dumbass still does it. So I'm hanging out at his place, sweet little Caesar's Pizza. My first time eating with Caesar's, I will admit, I had never had it before, but it was bomb as fuck. And then you already know. So then, yeah, just, I think I did that wrong. So, like, Christians don't come for me. Anyway, whatever. So after that happens, I keep going back over there, keep not being, like, happy. It's basically the same situation as it was in the previous story. I told you. If you watch that one, then you'll know. So I was like, so then after that, we then keep talking and keep breaking up. And then one day he broke up with me, and I was so sad. Like, I went to my best friend's place. I was crying. I wouldn't even talk to nobody. Like, I was crying myself. She's trying to console me. And to this day, that's why if somebody ever talks shit about her, I gotta go off. Like, I will go the fuck off because she has been there for a long time. So, like, sound the fuck off. I will go off for her. But anyway, that's a separate story. So I'm sitting there crying my eyes. I'm pissed the fuck off. Like, what the fuck? So then we keep breaking up, get back. So this basically, we kept doing the same thing until September. And at this point, my other ex from the previous story had tried to get me too. So I had two, and then my current boyfriend walked in. And I'm not going to tell y'all how we met because that's going to be a separate story. I want him to be here too. So, yeah. But then after that, I ultimately chose my current boyfriend, and to this day, he does still try and text me. He does still try to have me on Snapchat. He'll text me occasionally, be like, "Have you broken up with that dude yet?" But like, no. He's like, "Okay, let me know when you do." So I have him blocked on Instagram. I got blocked on Snapchat. I don't know if he's blocked on messages because this is like a new phone. This is like the third new phone I've gotten because I break my phones all the time. So I don't know. And yeah. I'm glad I was able to tell that story in that amount of time. But yeah, so and then on top of that, at one point, both me and that girl that used to date him were both fighting over him. At one point, we went to like this fight. Like, principal calls in for the little conferences that do shit. Okay, those conferences do shit. Like, I don't know what the school thinks they're doing when they do that. That's the stupidest shit ever. It's not gonna solve anything. So, yeah, we almost fought, but then after a while, she started dating somebody new. I was still dating him, and now, we are both in happy relationships. We get along, and everything's peachy keen, and I learned from my mistakes, and now I can tell you guys my mistakes, and tell you guys not to fall for a fucking dumbass, idiot-ass bitch. So, in true Snapchat girl form, I'm gonna say thank you next, fuck you, suck my dick, and it's crazy because I had moved this summer, and he actually goes to the high school I'm supposed to be going to, but no, I don't think so. I'm not going to school with him. So, yeah, that's the story. Thank you guys for watching, and